Monday. Welcome to another week in our life vlog. Getting up to go work out this morning. I washed my hair yesterday, so luckily I don't have to do that this morning. So I can actually go use the hot tub. I should be able to finish reading my book this morning because I only have like a half hour left in it. And I was debating if I should stay up to read it and finish it last night. But it was like 10 o'clock and I was like, I should just go to bed because I was already getting kind of tired and I didn't want to like not fully like remember what I was reading. So getting up to work out. I don't know what my day looks like schedule wise, but it should hopefully not be too bad. And then I'm guessing Sierra and I are planning on doing trivia night tonight. Okay, I'm just packing up my lunch and then my breakfast is almost done in the air fryer, so I'll be heading out shortly. Yesterday for dinner we made fajitas, so I'm packing that for lunch. Tortillas are being packed separately. Stormy Vegas, I'm gonna close this. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I think this is the first time I am actually talking to you in the vlog. So I am getting ready for work. It's almost 7:30. I don't know what my schedule looks like today. I do know for sure that I got an outpatient person that lives in independent living that I'm scheduled to see because I see them on Mondays and Wednesdays. And then I've got my workers' comp knee strain person. I'm seeing them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week, I think. So otherwise, I don't think I have any home health people unless I were to get like an eval that I don't know about. Morning. I made myself breakfast, obviously. I have my breakfast sandwich kit that I'm still going pretty strong with. Took Vegas on a walk. It's so nice now that the weather's warming up how I don't have to get like completely bundled up in like winter coat, scarf, hat, and all that. And then when I got back from our walk this morning, I was reading some more of my book that I'm reading. I just started Scythe yesterday. It's our book club book that Megan and I are doing. I think our book club meeting is early May. Oh, I just finished the book that I was reading on our last vlog. What is it called? Vengeful by V.E. Schwab. Gave it 4 stars. Question for my linen pant owners out there. After you wash them, how do you make sure they're not wrinkled? Because I washed them and I did not dry them, but then they were wrinkled. And I steamed them, which kind of helped a little bit, but like, do I need to iron them? Every day before I actually leave to go to work, I try to leave my room clean. It's just a good check-in for the day. And then I need to make my bed, Vegas. He says, no, don't make your bed. Leave it here. I'm taking Vegas out one more time before I leave for work. I also dropped the camera this morning and the lens, I think, broke. So that's awesome. I might need to get a new lens for that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and head inside. It's 8:25, so I figured I should get myself to go in. I'll talk to you guys when I'm done for the day. I have an unexpected errand I have to do quick before I go home. Well, I don't know how quick it's gonna be. I was working with one of my patients today, and I looked down at my wrist and saw that my Apple Watch was literally just like, the screen's like detached from the body. And the screen also now, it's like the screen turns on, but I can't do anything. Like it won't let me touch anything. This is my stepdad's old Apple Watch, and I've never gotten one of my own. So I think it's time to go to the Apple store and buy myself a new Apple Watch because I kind of need one to function during my workday. I've decided I'm bringing it in with me, and I'll see if they can fix it because then that'd probably be much cheaper. So hopefully we get good news. Okay, I did ask about repair. Since it was a series 1, they were like, we can't repair it. Plus it was gonna have to be like sent out to be fixed somewhere else.
So I was like, I just need my glorified stopwatch to work with me at work. So I got the Apple Watch SE, 40mm midnight aluminum GPS. I was gonna set it up in the stores, but it wasn't very charged, so I'll do it at home once it's charged later. At least I got it figured out. Usually this is the kind of thing that I would like put off and not worry about. Sierra broke the camera lens. I'm sure she already told you guys that. I am going to edit the podcast we recorded with Maggie yesterday. I guess I'll go let Vegas hang outside first because he wants to do that. Okay. If I wanted to be really on top of stuff today, I would also create some podcast graphics. So, the podcast we recorded yesterday with Maggie was basically like different stages in your life, especially like in your early 20s, because I feel like at that stage, a lot of people are in a lot of different places. So, it was a fun episode. I think it was a good one. Okay, I have edited the podcast stuff, and I got some, like, we always like to, if we remember, to make like a little short 60-second thing to post on like TikTok and YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels. So I also did that too. So then I've been thinking, this is always on the back of my mind because it's just all, it always is. But continuing education as a physical therapist, you need to renew your license every 2 years, and you need to get 48 hours of continuing education. There's different ways you can do that. There's like online webinars, you can do live streaming, you can do pre-recorded stuff. You can do, sometimes companies offer stuff through work. You can do like live courses, blah, blah, blah. I have done I think I have like 3 hours so far. Not a lot, and I've been working for a year now. Granted, I don't have just another year. I actually, for whatever reason, your license renews your birth month. And so I actually don't have to renew my license until August of 2025. So I still have over a year, but I've not purchased any sort of like continuing education account on any specific websites until right now. I finally bit the bullet and I have purchased a MedBridge account. That's kind of one of the more popular websites. There's different ones you can purchase stuff through, but it's the one that I'm most familiar with. So spent some money doing that. It's like $275 for the year. And I am right now just looking through and bookmarking courses that I think would be helpful for me. Usually they're like 1.5 to 2 hours or an hour, somewhere in that range. So I'm hoping that by going through and bookmarking stuff, maybe sometime this weekend I can like go to Starbucks or something and like knock a few of them out. And that would be good. So I can finally start getting through some of these. I don't plan on doing all of my continuing ed just through some webinar stuff. I'd like to do maybe some in-person stuff. Okay, here's the ones that I've bookmarked that, maybe you guys will, maybe it'll be interesting to see the ones that I pulled out from the brief scrolling that I did. So obviously there can be a lot of different categories, like you could search and find a bunch of different things to focus on. I'm choosing to focus my initial continuing education on what's going to benefit me most in the setting that I'm in and the patients that I'm working with. So I'm in skilled nursing and long-term care, and a lot of my patients have dementia or cognitive deficits. So I kind of focused my bookmarking with some of that stuff. So I bookmarked 11 different things. One is decreasing refusals in patients with dementia. Another one is application of outcome measures to complex clinical cases. That's like more so talking about like standardized assessments and how you can make sure you're still incorporating those. Dementia, relationship of cognition, exercise, function, and mobility. Framework of management of clients with neurodegenerative diseases. Dementia types, assessment for healthcare professionals. Interventions for functional mobility and gait in the aging adult. Pulmonary compromised patients, oxygen delivery and dysphagia issues. Vision deficits, Parkinson's disease, dementia, and multiple sclerosis. Neuromuscular, electrical, nerve stimulation, just a good old review on some of that stuff. I haven't used modalities really that much or at all my first year of practice because I haven't found it to be very applicable in my setting and patient population, but I have been challenged by some of my supervisors to see if I can pull it in when it's appropriate. Optimizing the PT and PTA team, part 2. Oh, maybe I should find part 1. Parkinson's disease, CVAs, gait and balance, Last one, role of PT and OT in fall prevention using the CDC STEADY framework. So those would be my starting point, and at least now that I have this bot and courses bookmarked, I can hopefully decrease the barrier of entry for me to actually do this stuff. It's 4:50 and I just got off work, so now I am heading home. I think Megan and I are gonna do trivia tonight. It's a beautiful day outside. I took one of my skilled people outside and like did a lap around like the campus because he's doing well, and I think he's just bored and wanted to be outside. So we worked on some outdoor balance navigation stuff, navigating obstacles and curbs and stuff. So pretty good, uneventful day in a good way. Now we're going home, and then I'll have to figure out if Megan walked to Vegas or if I need to walk him still. You're funny. So we got back from trivia, we're getting ready for bed. I just finished brushing my teeth, getting ready to pack my stuff for the gym in the morning. This stuff I usually leave out because I need to like brush my hair, put my deodorant on before I leave. Start packing my makeup bag, and then I get these out and then just bring them straight to my gym bag. I also grab my book from downstairs so I can read a little bit before bed, hopefully. And now we need to finish getting all my clothes and stuff situated. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. Switching over to the G7X because that's the other camera that we have, and I don't know when Sierra's going to get this fixed. Anyways, I'm up with Vegas this morning, so I just fed him breakfast, and I'm making myself breakfast at the moment. And of course he wants to whine. Why? I have to make my bed, sir. Good as I can get it, sir, with you on it. Good morning, happy Tuesday. It's Sierra, I'm here at the gym. Gonna do a workout this morning and then go to work. Today's supposed to be kind of like a stormy type of day, so I don't know. I was like looking at my weather app and it's like, you know, maybe thunderstorms, potential for tornado type activity, or at least like storm damage type activity. So hopefully nothing crazy goes on, but I think it's supposed to be mostly done by the time I would get off of work. So hopefully I can coordinate everything okay. The only thing that I'm really worried about is that I have to go between buildings on my campus, and I don't really want to walk outside between buildings when it's like crazy stormy, but whatever, I suppose I can do it. I apologize with any lighting changes or different white balances that I try out with this camera, because like we don't use it that much for vlogs and it just like doesn't look as good as our other camera to me. I had this on auto white balance and I changed it to something else, so sorry if you guys think it looks bad. I think it looks like really dark right now, but I have it on auto because I really don't know this camera that well. Okay, I need to brush my teeth and get changed and then head out. I'm trying to get to my first building around 8. I think I'm gonna have like a decently short day, so, and I'm coming home for lunch too. I switched it back to auto white balance, so today's kind of a rainy day and windy. Depending on how weather clears up, if it does in the afternoon and towards the evening, there is an Iowa Cubs game supposedly that's going on, and so sometimes Sierra and I like to do that when it starts getting nicer out, just for something to do. So I think we'll probably plan on keeping an eye on the weather and decide if we want to do that tonight. If I get off at a decent time, you know what I should do? I should do some of my continuing ed classes. Alright, I'm gonna change, then I'll be right back. My schedule as it stands at the moment is I have 4 skilled people I'm seeing in the morning. Those are each 45 minutes, and then I will come back here, let Vegas out for lunch, eat lunch here, and then I have like an outpatient person or like assisted living person who is scheduled at like 12:45. So that kind of gives me a longish lunch break, and unless like a skilled admit comes in, then I'll be done at like 1:45. So do you think he's ready for his nap? Maybe. Alright, it's 7:40. I just put Vegas in his crate, so I'll be heading out to go to work. I need to charge this camera while I'm gone. It is 11:30. I am heading home for my lunch break / to let Vegas out. It's basically raining all day today. I haven't checked to see when it's going to be done, but at this time around Central Iowa, it's like supposed to be tornado watch until like 6 p.m. So we probably won't go to a baseball game, and I don't even know if it's still going to be going on. Anyways, I'm going to eat lunch. I kind of have like a little bit longer of a lunch, and then I'm going to go see my last person at another building. They're scheduled for an hour, and their appointment's at 12:45, so I should be done by 2 o'clock. And then I was going to maybe go to like a Starbucks or something, but with like the tornado watch and stuff, I should probably just go home and try to do my continuing ed stuff there maybe. Don't mind me recording this from the light of my window. Came home and the garage door wasn't opening, which still is kind of confusing me because I feel like that's just a battery and shouldn't have mattered. But it is pouring outside and our electricity's not on and not working. I really don't want to let Vegas out right now because it's pouring rain. So we're gonna see if you can hold it. You can wait, right? But I don't know what I'm doing for lunch now because my microwave is not working. Nothing's working. Okay, I'm done with my patients, so I'm done for the day. Had a really good session with her. Essentially the reason I'm seeing her is because she recently had open heart surgery. And so now she's actually doing really well, but she has shortness of breath and just decreased endurance from that. So we're kind of doing like a cardiac rehab type of situation with her, just working on progressing all of that. And so she's doing well. I am going to go home. My power supposedly should be back on. And I'm going to maybe pack some things to go possibly still decide. I think I might go do my courses at like Starbucks or something. And then I need to go to Best Buy, or I'd like to go to Best Buy to try and get like some cords that I need for our projector for our movie night tomorrow to have that going and working because the Bluetooth isn't really working out as good as I was wanting it to. I am home from work. Just got changed. My Apple Watch did me well today. No complaints. It's before 3 o'clock, so I had kind of a short day. Which sometimes I go back and forth on. You guys probably know I'm paid hourly, so if I don't have as full of a schedule, or like there was going to be a skilled admit today and then they ended up not coming from the hospital because they weren't medically ready for discharge, so obviously I didn't have that today. The closer and closer we get to summer and the warmer the weather gets, the less I am bothered by having a shorter schedule, just because I kind of like having the ability to have like a longer afternoon. So, that being said, I'm kind of okay with not having a full day today. I'm gonna hang out here with Vegas for a little bit before like leaving right away, just so he doesn't have to like be in his crate right away. It's almost 4 o'clock. I have just been at home right now. I read like 20 pages of my book. I'm reading The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez, and I'm kind of not loving the female main character. So we'll see how that goes. I've been trying to figure out the audio cables that I need for the projector and our sound bar downstairs, and I'm finding it surprisingly challenging to figure out because the cords or the cables that I'm like, okay, I need this, they only come in like lengths that aren't long enough, so that I'm like, okay, well, how can I find something else or like an extended thing? And I need like a little bit of a break from trying to figure that out. So I'm gonna put Vegas back in his crate and go to Starbucks to try and do at least one of my continuing ed courses. I finished like 42% of the course. I picked a course that was like worth 2.75 hours, so I finished like, they're basically presenting it as like, I chose a PT and like the evaluation they're running through for a Parkinson's patient, a patient with CVA, and then the last one is just like gait and balance, I think. I went through 2 of the patient cases. And you know what? I'm hoping I can remember this. It's actually kind of nice to sit and just like learn a little bit since I haven't been a student in like a year and a half. I kept like putting this off because I was like, I don't want to go home and have to like study and learn stuff again. But it actually is kind of nice. Anyways, I'm going to go to Walmart, and I think I found a solution, or at least something to try for the speakers. It's a little after 5 o'clock, just finished work for the day, and I'm getting ready to head home. Good news is the weather was not super crazy, at least where I'm at in Des Moines. It was like really heavy downpouring around lunchtime, and if you can't tell by the weather outside, it's pretty
clear, blue skies, a little bit windy, but nothing crazy. So at least that's good. I think there's a couple tornadoes in different parts of the state, but I'm not sure exactly where. I think one by Carroll, maybe? Anyways, you guys don't really care. As far as how today went, pretty good. I felt pretty busy. We did have a meeting that was like an hour and a half, which is like good to get, you know, it's good to touch base with everyone, but like it kills how much time I'm able to spend like seeing other people. So it like kills productivity in that sense, which is never fun. I had my work comp person, and then I had 2 home health people. One of the home healths was a discharge. She met all of her goals, which is good. And then the work comp person today, that's my knee strain person. I was just like hyping myself up because like I was like, we did ultrasound, some soft tissue, we've been reviewing her home exercises, progressing them a little bit in therapy. She's been feeling progressively better, but like today, like we did like the ultrasound soft tissue, we got up and walked a little bit, and she's like, oh my god, like this feels so much better. And like we went and walked and went up and down some stairs, and she said that was bothering her. She said that felt better. So I was just like, oh my god, am I curing you? In theory, that's my job. But you know, it's nice to see when this stuff actually like pays off, especially like the time that I've had to see her. It was just like middle of last week. Like I've seen her for less than a week collectively. And then my last visit with her is on Friday of this week. So hopefully we can keep making some good progress. Range of motion is getting better. I think that we'll be able to at least meet all of our goals. So that's good. Anyways, homeward bound. I need to walk to Vegas if Megan has not yet done so. Come on. You can carry it, you can take it. Come on. You're not using this correctly. Stop! Come on. Come on. She's like, what if I just lay down and chew on this for a little bit? Vegas, we must go. It's gonna rain again soon. Just went and tried the cords and stuff. Didn't work. I think that the issue is, and this is so freaking annoying if it is, I believe with this one that I got, the HDMI is the input and then the RCA stuff is the output. And I need the RCA stuff to be the input and the HDMI to be the output. And I guess maybe I didn't look clearly enough at Walmart, but I just checked online and I'm seeing that there is an option from the same brand for it to be what I need it to be. So I'm gonna go back to Walmart and get this other one. Hopefully that solves all my problems. All of that running around and troubleshooting just to find out that I'm pretty sure the thing I got still doesn't work. Spent a lot of time, even more time, because you guys know I've spent so much time trying to look stuff up and it's just like not clear cut when you've got like different types of projectors, different types of outputs, different types of inputs, depending on the speaker and projector you've got. So I was trying to figure out Bluetooth stuff and I was like, I don't think the Bluetooth is gonna work, or like it's just like not gonna solve our problem of like the audio lagging with the video. So now we have something that I ordered on Amazon, should be here tomorrow, which at this point we're cutting it close because our movie night with our family is supposed to be tomorrow night. And hopefully we have that and we can figure it out and it's working by tomorrow. If not, like the worst, all this means is like the audio is coming out of the projector, it just doesn't sound as good. So I think maybe like we found a picture, like a visual of the thing we ordered that seems to show exactly what we're trying to do. So I hope it works. We'll try it out tomorrow, I guess. In the meantime, I'm making dinner. We were gonna do pizza bites, but given that it's like 7:30 now and I don't want to have to like spend that much time doing that, we have some like frozen fried ravioli thing and we're doing garlic bread. So it's basically just I put all of that on one baking sheet and put it in the oven for like 9 minutes. Should be easy peasy. Okay, Megan's probably going off maybe about how much of a time we had in the basement trying to figure out our projector audio setup. So I won't bore you with that. I just went to Walmart myself. So this is probably what, the 3rd trip one of us has done today to Walmart. But mine's a totally different reason. I'm now the proud owner of an analog scale. This is not for me to keep at home. This is for my patient that they were originally non-weight bearing. They had like a peri-prosthetic hip fracture, aka they had a hip replacement. They fell after the fact, unrelated to the hip replacement, and broke that. Essentially it's healing. They were non-weight bearing for a long time
And now, as of yesterday, they are 25% weight bearing, and then we progress them to like 50% weight bearing, and then 75, and then 100, whatever. And in the entire facility, I am not aware of any analog scales we have. The only scales that we have are like the full-on big scales to like what they use to get people's weights and stuff every morning. And they're not analog, so they're not reactive until you press a button. And it just like, it would not work to use that scale as like our main method of working on trying to perceive weight bearing. And neither would like those fancier digital scales that like kind of wait a second to give you feedback as far as like what the weight is. So these analog scales are just good, old-fashioned. You put pressure on it and then it moves the dial to tell you how many pounds it's experiencing. I don't know how to word that. So essentially, because she's 25% weight bearing, let's say like in theory we have someone who's 200 pounds, they're 25% weight bearing, we can put 50 pounds of weight through that leg to work on progressive weight shifting, potentially do some sort of like walking, hopping type of gait, working on transfers with increased weight bearing. And we did like toe touch weight bearing today, and I'm like, I need to know how much weight you're putting through this leg. Like, I'm not a mind reader, I can't feel what you're feeling, I want to make sure we're not going over. And so I was like, you know what, I'll do it myself, because I was like, anyone have a scale? And everyone's like, no. So I was like, I will get a scale. It's only $15, but I'm gonna keep this in my car, and then I'll bring it into the facility, and then I'll probably just leave it there, honestly. And maybe my company would be nice and reimburse me, I don't know. But I'm like, I am losing my mind trying to be like, make sure we're not, are we doing 25%? I don't freaking know. So this way we'll know. And the scale is nice because you can work on like, okay, let's say we're using that 50-pound example. We say, okay, go up to 50 pounds, go up to 50 pounds. Then we say, okay, now don't look at the scale. See if you can try and like perceive what that 50-pound restriction feels like, so that they can start developing a mental picture, and like improve their awareness themselves to not need that scale for knowing that they're adhering to their weight bearing precautions. Anyways, that being said, I'm going home.
Good morning, guys. I was supposed to go work out this morning, and it was a little hard to get up, so I'm using these to help wake me up a little bit. They're Pixie eye patches, and I don't do them every morning, but they actually do like physically help wake me up with like the tiredness under my eyes, because they're just like cool and refreshing. So I'm gonna brush my teeth, get changed, and then I'm doing Starbucks this morning, because that's usually what I like to do on Wednesdays as a little midweek pick-me-up. So should be heading out soon.
Good morning, happy Wednesday. Megan's getting ready to go to the gym. Vegas and I are getting ready to go for a walk. I'm trying to find my AirPods. We are planning on hosting our first inaugural movie night tonight. It's going to be, I believe, our dad, Haley and Ashton and Henry. We're gonna watch Bullet Train and TBD. I think Megan and I were asking if they wanted us to like order any food or just have like movie snacks. So.
I did indeed pick up my Starbucks, and it's 8:20. I'm getting ready to head inside. I believe I have like 6 or 7 patients on my schedule, so that's kind of like a decently full day for me. So I'll talk to you guys when I am done for the day. I am done with work for the day. It's actually 2:30, so I think not the issue, but I'm done pretty early because our caseload is not very high right now. And a lot of people that I saw today were skilled, which we don't usually see as long as like people we see on Part B. And so I just didn't have that much treatment time today. But I had a good day, and I'm gonna go home now. And Sierra, I think, also is gonna have supposedly a little bit shorter of a day. She was texting me saying she thinks she's gonna be done at 3:30. So basically, I mean, she'll probably take Vegas on a walk, because if she gets home at a decent time, she can do that. And then the audio thing is supposed to be delivered anywhere between 3:30 and 6:30. Hopefully it's earlier, because I need to get it set up and see if it works before we have people over for the movie night. And then I think we're gonna order pizza by popular request.
I quite honestly slayed today, and I must hype myself up. It is 3:45. Just got back to my car. I had, the lighting is kind of weird, like 7 hours worth of treatment time. I opted to do a group of 2 people because they were both scheduled around 40 minutes. They're both skilled. And I had an idea for how I could do a group that would be good for both of them, and that would help bump my productivity up from yesterday. I know it was not very good. So I had my person that I got the scale for. We worked on proprioceptive weight bearing, getting up to that 25% allowed weight bearing that she can do. Scale worked great. Shout out to me for getting it. And then her group member, I had her working on dynamic balance with standing on an RX foam. They're playing Connect 4 against each other to A, just like make it more interesting and fun, and then B, working on like reducing upper arm, upper extremity support, reaching outside their base of support for an extra balance challenge. And I did that first thing in the morning. And like for me, if I have a group that I want to do, like the earlier I can get it done, the less I am stressed out about like the rest of the day and like having that group on my mind. So that went great. And then I just had a bunch of single treatment sessions. Another skilled person that we did like walking without an assistive device. He typically is independent with a walker. At home, he wasn't using anything, so we tried walking around. I placed some cones around the unit and had him try and find them for another, like, again, balance challenge, working on head turns, visual scanning to locate the cones, bending down to pick stuff up, or reaching up overhead depending on where the cones are at, frequent turning, all that good stuff. And then we did the new step bike, which he liked. That was the first time we did that one. Had another skilled person. We worked on standing up to the handrail. She's very lethargic still. She had a cardiac arrest like a month or 2 ago, and so she's like kind of debilitated from that. Worked on bed mobility, exercise and stuff with her. We just did like a general kind of like run through. We're discharging her early next week, so I wanted to like kind of reassess a little bit of everything, make sure we're on track with goals, or see if I need to change anything. Someone else, I had my work comp person again today. She's doing fairly well. And then we did another Part B person, general gait training, balance, some exercises. And yeah, I think I stayed on top of my documentation, and I don't know for sure what my productivity was because my time clock is all messed up from yesterday, but I think it was good. So, and I'm done earlier than I have been, and the weather is pretty good, so we're gonna go home and give Vegas a nice 2-mile walk. Okay, it's been a while since we last talked, but first of all, why is he up there like that? He cannot get enough of these stupid chairs. Hey, can you get off? The thing that we needed for the projector audio came in with an hour to spare. We got it hooked up and it works, so thank goodness. I'm picking up pizza in like an hour, and then Haley and Ashton and Henry and our dad are coming over. We're gonna watch the trailers for Iron Claw and Bullet Train. We'll let them pick. Yeah. At pizza, we got breadsticks, a pepperoni, and then taco. Sierra took Vegas out to the bathroom one more time before we go get ready for bed. It's like 9 o'clock now, so the movie honestly wrapped up like perfect timing with when we usually try to get Vegas in his crate and go upstairs for bed. We ended up watching Bullet Train, and you know, I've already seen it before, so I already knew that I liked it, and I kind of thought Haley and Ashton and our dad would like it, and I think they all thought it was like a good time. I wouldn't say they probably thought it was like their favorite movie ever, and like granted, the plot is kind of like, there's a lot going on, so first time through watching is like kind of confusing. I feel like watching it the second time helped make it a little less confusing, but like there's 1,000,001 plot lines that you're trying to pay attention to. So I'm gonna go upstairs and get ready for bed. Gonna try and read my book a little bit, and yeah, kind of same old for the night routine. Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. I have had a very chill, do nothing morning. Like I've literally just been hanging out with Vegas on the couch basically, and it's 7:38, so I should probably get ready so that I can go to work. It's been raining all morning, so I didn't take Vegas on a walk. Luckily he has a walk around noon with the people that come let him out, and so that'll be good. And then
I'm at 2 different buildings today. One I've got like regular achievements and stuff, and then I have to go to another building to do a skilled eval that's coming today, and then I'll be done. I don't really know if we have anything going on tonight, so we might just be hanging out. The Tortured Poets Department release is technically tonight at 11 p.m. So we are debating like listening to that when it comes out and FaceTiming Maggie, but we'll see. So normally I work out Friday mornings, like if I'm doing my 3 or 4 workouts in a week. Usually I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning workouts, which would mean tomorrow would be my day to go work out. But since we're maybe listening and staying up a little bit later tonight to listen to Taylor Swift's album, I'm going to pack a gym bag with me in case I maybe get off at a decent time where I could go to the gym. So just packing a change of clothes. I won't shower there. I'll come back and shower if I work out. Okay, maybe I should make my bed because I haven't done that yet. Just gotta get my shoes on and then we'll be heading out the door. It's 7:50, so honestly this is still usually when I leave anyways, so not too bad. Happy Thursday. I just finished my workout, getting ready to have my car breakfast. I did 12:33 today for my workout, and then I was reading some more of my book. I think you guys already know that I'm reading Psych, because I've probably shown it before. I'm enjoying it so far, like pretty average, like 4-star read at this moment. It's a rainy day today, which is sad, but Taylor Swift's album comes out tonight, and so I'm sure Meg and I will just be at home, like in one of our rooms probably at 11 o'clock to listen to the album. But I'm excited. I don't know if, like, again, we'll have to see. I don't know how tired I'll be. I don't know if I'll like stay up to listen to the whole thing or just pick a few songs or kind of like skim through. I don't know yet. But I'm excited. So anyway, don't know what my day looks like. I don't know my schedule until I go in. So we will see if it looks like it's a full day or if I will have a lucky shorter day for whatever reason. Okay, I'm done at my first building. And so I'm now going to actually pick up tropical smoothie because I want a little smoothie. Sounds good. And then I have 1 skilled eval for sure at my other building, potentially possibly 2. So we'll see. It is 4:30. I am done for the day. Finished both of the skilled evals that came, and I texted Sierra to ask if I could go straight to the gym. So I'm gonna start heading that direction and just assume that the answer is gonna be yes, and that I don't need to go home and let Banks out first. I got some apples when I went grocery shopping on Sunday, and I am craving a sweet snack before I go shower. So I'm gonna cut this up, and then I've got some peanut butter and some chocolate chips that I'm gonna eat with this. That sucked. Tonight would be a night that I would love to just like go pick something up for dinner, but I know Sierra needs a lunch tomorrow, and we have stuff to make food, so we'll probably just do drunken noodles, I think, but my heart would prefer something else. Okay, I'm taking this upstairs to enjoy. Hello everyone, I don't think I've talked to you since before work. I got done around like 5:10ish, came home, took Bex on a walk. He's now eating dinner and throwing his water bowl around because why not? But fun update for us. I mean, you guys, if you like our travel vlogs, we'll look forward to this. We are going to be booking a quick little weekend trip to New York with our dad. It's gonna be a 3-day trip, so we will take 1 day of PTO. We're going Saturday to Monday, and luckily these are nonstop flights, and so that'll be fun. And really just like, we're not going for any specific reasons. Sierra, we've all been to New York before, we're not together, but never like Sierra and I, the time we went was like literally like 24-hour whirlwind when we went, because we were invited by NBC, and none of it, like basically we had no say in like what we were able to do, because it was all just like we were touring the NBC studios, and that was literally it. Like the only other thing we did that was kind of related to like New York is we walked to Times Square and like spent 10 minutes there maybe, and then left. So, and after going there for that short time, because I really have never had New York on my radar of like places I want to go, I had left feeling like I just didn't get what I needed from the place. So I think it'll be fun to go when it's warmer out, because we went when it was like cold and it was February. So we're planning on going in June. It'll be warm, And
the reason that we're going with her dad is because he's been telling us for a while that he wants to go on a trip with us. It's been, I think, since we went to the bowl game, which was like 2018, 2019, like New Year's, right around then.
Since we've done like some actual traveling with him. Like
Yeah.
we've done like family weddings and stuff. But
as far as like getting on a plane and going somewhere, hasn't been since then. So felt like we were due. Haley obviously could have come. We technically didn't invite her, but I was like, I don't think that she would come. So sorry, Haley. Do we tell her that we're going?
No.
Well,
We can do that.
I'll text her or something. She'll know before you guys will see this. But we just thought it'd be fun.
So we'll get flights booked and hotel.
And then we'll kind of figure out what we want to do. We're gonna just like make it nice and open-ended.
Yeah,
I
it's not
think.
gonna be super structured. We just want to explore the city.
But it should be fun. So that's our fun little update. I think we're gonna make dinner soon. Are we doing drunken noodles?
Yeah, I got the oven preheating.
That's what I
fish and garlic
figured.
bread. Sierra and I are doing a quick milkshake run because she does not have any ice cream because I didn't get any when I was doing groceries. So we need a sweet treat. It is 10:55. Taylor's album is going to be released in 5 minutes, and I am trying to figure out if Sierra wants to listen to it together or not because she's in her room. I was just sitting here editing The Week in Our Life so far. I got the vlog clips from the different cameras that we had put together, so I need to just like edit the phone clips in, and I don't have any of Sierra's phone clips at all, so I'll finish editing it tomorrow. And yeah, maybe we'll record some of our reactions to the album. Actually, we could, but like not maybe playing any of the audio because I do not want to get copyrighted.
Happy Friday. We made it to the end of the week, and we're starting the vlog a little bit later today than I feel like we normally do. I am all ready for work at 7:40, and Megan and I are both getting ready to kind of get ready to leave to go to work. This morning has been filled with a lot of the Tortured Poets Department listening. If you guys know, it's a double album, so I woke up, I mean, we kind of knew the Swifties. I don't know if I really consider myself a true Swiftie, but whatever. You know, the Swifties knew something was probably coming. Like when I went to bed, I was like, what will I wake up to? And so I was like, oh, more songs. And then I scrolled and I was like, oh, it's like a legit, complete second album. So making my way through those. Initial thoughts, if you guys are curious, I like, what are the names of them? So High School, My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys, I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. Those are my, just off the top of my head, songs that I think that I like so far. So yeah, need to pack my lunch.
Good morning, happy Friday, thank goodness. My first time talking to you guys today, I'm recording anything, but it's almost 8 o'clock, well it's like 7:45. Sierra and I are both getting ready to head out to their work, and I thought I would share my initial first impressions of the Tortured Poets Department. I started listening last night and then I was falling asleep, so then I just finished listening to the first album, because it's a double album. And I would say, I took some notes, but I would say my favorite songs so far are My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys, Down Bad, Fresh Out the Slammer, and I also like The Alchemy. So those are kind of the ones that I'm thinking about the most. Well, I got a whole nother album to listen to, so I'll probably be doing that between my buildings today. Okay, I got to my second building. It is 11:20. I saw 3 people at my other building. I've got 3 people here, and then I have one more building I need to go do. So I'll probably talk to you guys around 2 o'clock, which is when I'm thinking I'll be done here. Okay, I just got to my last building of the day. I've got 2 people I'm supposed to see, so hopefully I'll be done around 4:30 or 5, and then, you know, the rest of the day is mine. 45, I'm done for the day. I saw both patients, had pretty good treatment session with both of them, and now on my way home, I have a little bit longer of a drive home, like a half hour or so, and I have like that headache and I just feel tired like I was saying before, so I kind of want to stop at a gas station to get like a snack and a pop, so I think I'm gonna do that. I got a fountain Coke and I got a Hershey's almond bar. Okay, I am done with work. I'm actually getting gas right now, so I figured I would talk to you guys about my day. It was kind of a chaotic one. So,
My other physical therapist that works with me, he had the day off, so it's just me. I actually didn't know that until I got in and saw that he wasn't scheduled, and I had... Initially, my schedule did not look that bad because it said I had like 6 hours and 11 minutes of treatment time, but that did not include my outpatient like work comp person that I knew I had at 2 o'clock, so I had to move her appointment, and so I had to add in like 45 minutes for that, and then also included like a group of 4 people, and like also my entire day was skilled people, and skilled people are supposed to be seen like every single day, and so it's like not like I could like, oh, throw that one off to like, you know, Monday or something when I get to it. So I'm doing all this stuff. I had 2 evals, so like those take longer. I did them first, and then I saw another skilled person before lunch, and then one of our people is scheduled for a home visit today, and so she lives in the apartment like on the same campus, and so we went over and did that, but we went way over on time for like what we had scheduled. And so like when I went to do my group, it's supposed to be a group of 4 people, and I'm like collecting everyone, and like one of them is like, no, they don't want to do a group, and so I'm like, I literally cannot like change this. So all this to say, I saw everyone and did everything I needed to do except for one person, and like technically if they like refuse, like I at least offered, and so it's not like the end of the world. But oh my goodness, that was just a chaotic day, and I'm glad it's over. Sierra's making me go pick up dinner. I'm gonna go pick up Raising Cane's, and then I don't know how much longer this vlog is gonna be going on for, honestly, because Friday night comes around and we're not doing anything. So I was watching the lyrics on the TV. I was playing Spotify so I could learn some of the lyrics into his album. So that's what I've been doing. You're so cutesy. Yeah, I guess, are you a good boy? He tries his best. Well, this concludes another week in our life. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this vlog. Next week is going to be the grand finale of the basement makeover, so make sure you're subscribed and ready for that. Otherwise, you know, make sure you're subscribing, make sure you like the video. Upcoming New York vlog. It's going to be like a month away still, but it'll be coming up, and we will talk to you guys in our next video. Bye!